What's up, y'all? This is Brett. I just won all these awards from Zumiez. And why am I at Skate the Boundary? Because this is my skate park and this is where I learned my skills to get all these awards, to win all this stuff. So I'm gonna go over some of this stuff and share with this because I want to share it with you in a non-bragging way, but just showing you what I won and how my skills from Skate the Foundry, developing this place and creating here, really led me into a more corporate environment for me to win and succeed and continue to grow and develop people. All right, so anyway, let's go over some of these awards. So I got top transactions. Super stoked on that, which means this is all at Zumiez. So top transactions, more people coming into the store. I got the most transactions within my entire district, not just my store. Like we got a bunch of stores within our district. So that's really freaking cool. I got highest UPT. UPT is units per transaction. This is like how many items someone has when we ring them up. For example, here at my skate park, Skate the Foundry, I have a UPT of 2, meaning if someone comes into my skate park and buys a skateboard, I want my staff member to sell them a set of pads. Or if someone comes in to do a private lesson and purchase that, I want them to leave out with another private lesson and some other thing, either a pair of wheels, something my instructor will notice about their skateboard that might be off, that we can help them out. Now we're gonna go into highest DPT. DPT, all right, so DPT is dollars per transaction. How much money is each transaction? So I got that at Zumiez. I'm super stoked on that. And I am trying to link everything back to Skate the Foundry so that I don't really get in trouble with Zumiez because I don't want to share any of their information because it is confidential, especially here on YouTube. So this is little, bear with me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Just bear with me here. Okay, so I got top sales gain. My store, out of the entire district, we gained the most sales. And then of course, team of the cycle. Meaning I have the best store in my entire district for this cycle, and I already won last cycle too. So what can I say? Your boy is really good. Oh, also my inventory got super much better, meaning my team and myself are much more aware of internal theft, external theft, and also keeping track of different items in stock. So when we get orders coming in, and deliveries, we are counting things coming in from the box. And when we get transfers from other stores, things of that sort, we are very on top of how we are keeping track of all the items within our store. So I'm super proud of that. And because of that, I also won this last thing I want to show you. This is super cool. Oh, if I can lift it up. Oh. Yeah, some wall art. This is Stevie Williams, Josh Kalis. I actually have the decks of this and Stevie Williams signed it. So I'll make sure I'll show that in this video. And then look at how it's made. All out of reusable skateboard, all out of, recycled skateboards. So this thing's pretty damn heavy. I'm super proud of it. All right, so how did I get here and why am I talking about Zumiez inside my skate park while I'm trying to give you some skate park or skate information, but again, I can't really share too much information. And yet now I said I was bragging. I wasn't bragging, but now it looks like I am bragging. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, I do want to get into a little bit about how I was able to make my store really successful. All right, so and all of this stuff that I'm going to share with you, I have learned here at Skate the Foundry, and all information that I also share here with Skate the Foundry and everything like that. All right, so let's get into it. When it comes to your staff members, I also want to say systems plus culture plus people equals success. Okay, let's say that again. Systems plus culture plus people equals success. All right, perfect. Here's how we're going to go about it. My systems here. This is where I learned how to create systems, how I was able to have a team of almost 20 people at once, and for us to all still be successful and everyone to know what they're doing. And then also for me to step away and actually go to work at Zumiez as a store manager. So the thing that other than systems, now let's go into our people, because your people you have to invest in. And when I say invest into, you want to invest into their knowledge, okay? So one thing that I have to make sure that all my staff members know, even my instructors here at Skate the Foundry, is how to sell. Once you know how to sell, then you can go on to other things. We can teach. You can use selling tactics within the skate lesson. While someone's doing a skate lesson, the instructor should be selling to the kid how to for the kid to actually come back and join summer programs or join other camps and do other additional lessons and what they will do in the future. And then when that instructor is done, they should be going out to the parent and then talking to them about what their next lesson is. But that family, that kid that has done a lesson should not leave my skate park without something, either a skate lesson or a product. So selling is super important, and that's how you are going to succeed. I see a lot of skate companies or skate parks that kind of neglect selling, and not only skate parks, but like also other sports and other industries, soccer and things of that sort, where their instructors just don't know how to sell. They just think they're there to just show up and teach. But if you want to be successful, you do have to know that one particular thing, which is the sell. So anyway, let's move on, because selling is super important, but we don't want to spend too much time on it because I got some other stuff I want to share with you. So I also want to share knowing your weaknesses, okay? How I won these awards was by being vulnerable, looking at myself and knowing what am I strong at and what am I weak at, okay? So I'm kind of weak at being that charismatic guy to strangers. Yeah, I could be like that with my friends. I could be like that in YouTube videos. I can put on that act when I want to, but however, when I am with a stranger for the first time, it's hard for me to be that outgoing guy and keep asking those questions and whatnot and to really lead that conversation. I have learned those skills but that is still a weakness, and that is something that I still have to work on to this day. So knowing my weaknesses, being vulnerable and voicing that to your other staff members. Yes, I might be the head honcho, I might be top dog here, but I have weaknesses and other people have strengths. So I'm gonna hire people for my weaknesses. Anytime that I'm struggling at something, I'm hiring someone that can fill that void. So that's what I have done at Zumiez. That's what I have done here. I need that person to help me out, to develop me. And that's just one example, but there is other areas that I need to be developed in and to be pushed in. And I need someone to pull that out of me and teach me. So that only happens when you are vulnerable. And what that does to that person who's teaching you, that might be underneath you, that empowers them. Okay, so you always want to empower someone else. So if they are going to be teaching, someone underneath you are going to be teaching the head honcho, big dog, top dog. So if they're teaching you, then that is going to make them really try their best, and they're going to prepare and they're going to try and do things and try to really make this learning experience the best possible. And so that's going to be such an empowerment moment, even if they don't nail it, even if they don't I don't want to say come close, but even if they don't get it the right way, it's still empowering and it helps them out. Also, this is going to lead to them being much more open to feedback from you. And it's going to be you're both going to be learning from each other. So being vulnerable is really important. Now, I do want to say that real leadership is about developing other people. It's not just developing yourself. So something at Skate the Foundry taught me to develop people. And what I learned from Zumiez is how to make someone good to great. And that is probably one of the reasons why I might win Rookie Employee of the Year out of all of the stores in the United States and in Canada, because I not only develop people, but I did have someone from my store, I did have them promoted to a store manager. So I'm super stoked on that. So that's really big, especially for a rookie. That doesn't really happen, I assume. So anyway, enough of this stuff that looks like I'm bragging, but I'm just sharing because I'm stoked on it. And I want to share the things that make people great and how you get to leadership and how you can call yourself a leader. So I just want to say thank you, because I'm going to end this video now. So thanks for tuning in. It's a short video, shorter to a lot of my other videos. And let me know if you guys have any experience or what your takeaways are within this video. What are some of the areas that you're struggling in, whether it's creating systems, or let's go back to that leadership topic. What does leadership mean to you? I think that'll be a really fun topic to leave in the comments, and share what you got, and I'll be happy to jump in and share mine too. So don't forget to subscribe. I can't even say it with this Invisalign. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. But definitely number one is to subscribe. Thanks guys, and I'll see you later.